It drives me crazy when I see commercials with people pretending to garden and they pull the plant out of the pot by the stem. That's why we need to have a frank discussion about gravity.
I'm going to be planting up these 6 blue pots that line the borders using some variegated smooth yucca, some salmon geraniums, and some bada bing begonias. I'm going to be using gravity to take these out of the pots. Do not yank them. It makes sense to cause as little trauma as possible.
This is the time of year when you need to rely on your experience, intuition, and knowing your space. Rob's patio is brick, it faces south, and the house is brick. But no matter who you are or where you live, it is still too early to plant those heat-loving annuals like impatiens, coleus, sweet potato vine, and my favorite, marigolds.
I can assure you that Rob will go apoplectic and write sternly worded letters if he finds out you're planting tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, squash, and beans. The nights are not staying consistently at 50 degrees and the soil still needs to warm up.
Conversely, it is almost too late to plant pansies unless you live in the foothills or in the mountains. Once the temperatures start to get into the 80s, pansies start to decline. Keep them fertilized and deadheaded so they don't waste their energy on seed production. When you take succulents outside, it's vitally important that you put them in filtered shade. Otherwise, you will burn them.
And if you burn a geranium, not ideal, but it will grow new leaves quickly. Unfortunately, a succulent would be scarred for years.
This lovely peony is Molly the Witch. It has a scientific name that is so unpronounceable that Molly the Witch is the closest pronunciation that we can get. Molly is both tough and beautiful. It's worth the effort to find her for your garden.
I'm pricking out seedlings. I start the seeds in these seed pans and then I'm going to move them to individual pots. So I wet the soil first and I wet this really well. And normally you'd use like a pickle fork or something to take out individual seedlings, not me. Just gonna take these out and then I'm gonna gently tease these apart one by one. And you don't wanna handle them by the stems, but by the roots or by the leaves. So we're gonna stick this guy in here, gonna firm the soil around him. Now these marigolds will transplant perfectly. So we're just gonna put these in a sunny window or in the greenhouse for a couple of weeks and these marigolds will be good to go.